How's it going, everyone? Thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel. And I'm actually battling a cold. When you have two little ones who just love to show love to their daddy, germs fly around. So battling a cold, but working through it. I'm already in the zone. I think it's more than just a habit now. So we are gonna roll with it. But thank you again for tuning into my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and we can get on the road. Did you hit it? Did you? I'm waiting. I know you hit it. So today I want to talk about my top 5 things that I like to film, or my top 5 scenes that I like to film during a wedding day. So before that, as usual, roll the intro. Okay, so thank you again for tuning into my channel and thank you for coming back. So please hit the like button and the subscribe. That would definitely help me a lot along way down into the future. Think of the YouTube channel as like long-term investment. That's what they say. Numbers creep up slowly over time. But anyway, anything helps. So I appreciate you being here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Make me happy. Okay, so the first... Okay, stop clapping. The first scene that I want to talk about is the accessory scenes. Now, that's a weird thing, I think, to like about filming a wedding, but the reason why I like the accessory scene is because you can actually tell a lot about the couple, whether the type of earrings they wear, the type of necklace they wear, different accessories that they use, that the bride uses on the hair, the type of watch the groom wears, or the type of tuxedo he wears, or the type of material that they use, or the type of outfit that they just use on their wedding day. You can really tell a lot from that, and that's the reason why I like filming the accessories, because I get to know the couple non-directly. So that's like the first phase of not only meeting the couple beforehand, obviously, but actually like physically being in the hotel room or in the places where they're getting ready at, and just like kind of like feeling out the situation, feeling out the area, feeling out the accessories basically. And that tells you a lot about a person just by what it is. So that is my number 5, my coming down my the number 5 spot, basically, the accessories. So here's a couple of shots of some of the accessories that I've shot over the years. Roll them. And we're back. So number 4. So this one, I think I like this part just because one bias is because I'm a dad. So I have 2 daughters, very, very cute. I love them to death. Sometimes they can get a little out of hand, but that's a part of growing up, part of being a parent, part of being a kid. Pretty sure, I'm hoping that someday that she would want me to give her away in a traditional wedding situation where the father, me, would hand her off to her significant other, and I think I will probably be bawling. So I think that's that particular scene. After becoming a dad myself, I think that's definitely on my top 5. Number 4. There are other 3 more things that that definitely beats that. But anyway, here are some of the shots that I've done in the past.
Nothing will be the same after today. You'll always have this person standing by your side, holding your hand, and walking you through whatever season life may bring. And as the entire world now knows, life brings some pretty incredible seasons, doesn't it?
So number 3, pretty obvious, drone shots. I remember a time when there were no drones, consumer drones for that matter. And filming a wedding was always either eye level, or if you're 6 foot something, you can get like a top down, or if you go climb up a ladder and you can get a top down. But bird's eye view literally changed the game for a lot of industries in terms of cinematography, whether it's drone serving, weddings. Just having that bird's eye perspective definitely gives a totally different perspective. It makes you see things in a very different way, and it has that majesticness. If you're getting married at a certain location and you have a drone shot of the location, it sets up the establishment shot, it sets up the scene, it sets up the focal point, or paints a picture to the viewer like, hey, this is where things are going to happen, this is where the magic's going to happen, this is where we're going to exchange our vows, this is where, sets up a scene, gives a very different perspective, and also paints a picture that would guide the viewer on this either cinematic or emotional journey with the couple. So hence why I love number 3 is definitely the drone shot. So here's a couple of shots that I would like to share. Roll it. We're getting down to the wire. So, number 2, pretty obvious, the vows. Now, this varies by couples. It really does. I personally like the ones where the couples actually write their vows. Now, the reason why I like it, or like it that way, it's because, and again, everyone's different. Some people like it to be straightforward during the vows, repeat after the officiant. But writing your own vows and saying it to your significant other in this kind of sort of public situation, being vulnerable, sharing your feelings, sharing why you're making this commitment on this, on this special day, that takes a lot of guts. And another reason why I like it is because emotions run high, like really, really high. So you might get like a groom that would never shed a tear, but then when he starts reading his vows, he just starts bawling. And that's like, it's like, oh, I get it. It's like, yeah, this creates a really good narrative. And a narrative that would be, immortalized on film, well, not on film, but on video for decades, that they can show their grandkids, great-grandkids. Hopefully we can survive that long to show, these videos down the line. Hopefully YouTube will be there at the time. Would it? YouTube, will you survive that long? Here's one of my favorite vows that I shot.
You are beautiful, and today you are the most beautiful bride. You are kind, generous, smart, and ambitious. I love your faith. I love that you are strong, but can also be vulnerable sometimes. You are everything I was looking for, and more perfect than I could have imagined. You see me for who I am and accept everything about me.
Barry, when we first met 3.5 years ago, my heart was blown wide open by everything that I had gone through to bring me here to you in this exact moment. And with all of these scars, lessons, and even some triumphs, you're willing to accept me exactly as I was.
Okay, last but not least, my number one, top one scenes that I love to film. This is because I live in a really, 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 really beautiful part of the world, Hawaii. Now, Hawaii has, I think, the best of both worlds in terms of the scenic greenery, the blues of the ocean, and man, the sunsets are just freakishly amazing. Like, I have filmed really good sunsets here in Hawaii, and maybe it's something to do with the Pacific, or not to say that I've traveled a whole lot, but I've done a decent amount of traveling where you have seen sunsets at different locations. Sunsets are different depending on which part of the world, but Hawaii has this very, very different type of sunset. I don't know how to explain it. You probably have to be here to actually experience it for yourself. It also really depends the time of the year. Now, the best sunsets I've ever shot in Hawaii, I want to say, is between September to October. This is when typically winds are less. We have this thing called trade winds in Hawaii. And I think about this time of the year, the winds are, the trade winds are not as prominent throughout like the summer or in the winter time. Well, winter time we get the cold fronts, but during the September-October period, there's a good period of time where there's less wind and there's a lot of moisture in the air. X amount of clouds are in the sky, and you get this really pink, sometimes it's yellowish looking sunset, which is really amazing. Like it's one of those, like, each couple is different when you film a sunset, and each couple will definitely get a different sunset because it's always different. And the greenery, I mean, like the mountains here are just amazing. The Kola Range is one of the best, I want to say, majestic looking mountains that I've seen, that you can kind of get pretty up close and personal. I even have like weddings at Kola Ranch. The reason why a lot of people want to get married here in Hawaii is because of that. You get that difference. It's not just regular green, it's that majestic green. Or it's not that just sunset, it's that Hawaiian sunset that they're looking for. Something that will be imprinted for the rest of their lives, and having a videographer to film it and capture it on that day for them, amazing. I hope you like the top 5. If you have any comments and questions or concerns, I'm not sure why you will have concerns, but if you have, please fill them out in the comments down below. I would be happy to have a conversation with you. And if you're a videographer, sure, let's share me some of your likes or don't likes that you like to film in Hawaii, or your top 5 scenes, and we can have a conversation. Couples from here and far, if you're in Hawaii, you're lucky to live in Hawaii, blessed to live in Hawaii, and you have an amazing, picturesque state or a part of the United States that you can actually create these amazing scenic scenes for your wedding day. And if you're not from Hawaii and you want to come to Hawaii and get married, you know, if you don't know a videographer, you can go to my website, jamystudios.com, and, you know, hit me up. Anyway, self-promoting myself just a little bit, but yeah, if you're not from here and you want to come up here in Hawaii, whether it's, you know, me filming or my company filming or different people that's filming here in Hawaii, you'll be lucky to have scenes here and shots here that would help you capture Hawaii as a backdrop for your wedding day. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you love this episode. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and just to help me out. And if you like the music in the background, again, I use Artlist as my music go-to place for anything related to royalty-free music. So info for the artists is down below. Show them some love. They are making their work out there so you can enjoy their music in this accompaniment of my YouTube channel or my YouTube video. So give them some love. But anyways, peace out, and I will see you next week.